Council and I the Jumidi air course and Canina Peace Park. I won't hear him quite some manuku any one presidential candidate who do on Sabe Shassier, a one who bass a fear about to say the babyano, one mere ama asumye etumi aba. Ghana Mampeni Dada, one no SRC Francatuni, Adema NDC Amanico John, Dramani Mahama, and so Aquacupium, oh, Jubidina Sibia, and Canon, NDC Fortress, and Yadom Yomba, and Yadom Sabe Shassier, Nanso John Dramani Mahama, and Maria Cassay, one so Aquacupium, oh, Jubidina Sia, Walkasa and Watcher said, no crap. Asum dia obia hi asum dia na mamuno yentumi nya asum dia atentene entumi anya adwuma awo mu esansa we afimpimenu aduanu nu abato ekoso na ensem bebre ekoso ebi ye kasoa ebi susu ye Techiman South a be permanent nipa bone fodi atutu asem yentumi nti obia entumi enfo obia nkonkodina ye mran ano afa kura de ekoso wa ye oso West Wagon by election empono ye koso a committee ye tie eye se nipa wo mu praye abane hwe na wontumi mom patasika bi ba permanent abana yiyani a wontumi emo bia patasika afi wo mu kra ye kase ye ntwo maso kra no aban entumi enye hwe emfanfa ani temra ye kase ye pasumdie no ye hwe se be ma tenten nso so no etumi aye adwuma John Dramani Mahama nsem a wodi tudwa awudwumi di nase eni
leaders. We must prioritize peace and unity in our campaigns and avoid unsubstantiated allegations and focus on issue-based campaigning. We must compete on ideas and not on insults. To our security agencies, I commend you for your tireless efforts in maintaining law and order. And I urge you to remain impartial and professional in your duties, ensuring that all citizens can exercise their rights to vote without fear or intimidation. To our media practitioners, I encourage you to promote balanced and accurate reporting, and we must avoid misleading the electorate by deceiving them that some parties are going to vote on one day and others are going to vote on another day. We must avoid sensationalism and speculation and focus on providing credible information that promotes peace and understanding. I also wish to commend the Electoral Commission for the cooperation we have enjoyed so far, and it is my hope that all electoral officers will conduct themselves in a manner that is impartial and neutral in order to avoid any disputes. However, it is all well and good for us to commit to peace and recite beautiful platitudes. All the efforts at building peace before, during, and after the 2024 elections would come to naught or be undermined if there is mistrust and insincerity. Mistrust is built through a mismatch between words and gaslighting on the part of those in authority. There is reason to be concerned that the signing of this pact, though well-intentioned, could amount to nothing if it is not followed by concrete actions to guarantee the peace by the stakeholders and government. Events and happenings during the last election and during the Kwahu West Wagon by-election create considerable doubts about the genuineness of some of the commitments that we might make today. We all recall the appalling spectacle of mass men acting on the orders of operatives of government, shooting indiscriminately at innocent Ghanaians going about their legitimate electoral activity during that by-election. Some of the victims of that shooting incident remain incapacitated up till now. The refusal by government to act on the recommendations of the No-Shot Committee do not inspire confidence in Ghanaians that government truly believes in peace. Again, the inaction of government in the face of the murder of 8 of our citizens during the last election casts a shadow of doubt on government's commitment to maintain the peace. How are we to believe that such killings will not reoccur during this election as well? There also remains the vexed question of the use of thugs dressed in security service uniforms to intimidate and brutalize citizens during elections. How can we tell these thugs from the professional members of the security services, especially when they carry no-name tags and they conceal their faces with facial masks, popularly called AGOO masks? I'll suggest to the IGP to instruct the arrest and detention of any such persons during the election and to be kept until the election is over. These are legitimate questions that must satisfactorily be accounted for to give true meaning to this peace pact, lest it remains just a piece of paper. We in the NDC have in the recent past expressed the above reservations, and we look forward to hearing conclusively on the steps taken to address these. In conclusion, let us all pledge to promote peace during these elections. Let us work together to create an environment that is conducive for free, fair, and peaceful elections. We owe it to ourselves, to our children and future generations to preserve the peace and stability that our dear country Ghana has enjoyed for so long. God bless our homeland Ghana. I thank you.
John Dramani Mahama Frankatuni Edema NDC Amanyukuno, one also Nensemwa and Enumrea, one National Peace Council and IDEC on Peace Park, Jimmy D. Ase, what then some other to the watchers, and man and Kwayese ye beya, Pam, idea or paper so keke, Hemumino, as before her said, a bit to me, Abemusa, a son said, it will be painty, and I was what Edini Bagra, no in any idea to a year and Dr. Mahmoud Baumia. Frankatuni Edma NPP Amaniku. One also, our Jumedia Cronasia, Amon also so, and then Central for Ekasaya, one also Eche, Saint Tia, and who being as a very Asundie, Abe Juma Awafi, Abatumu, Abatunichi, and the Ekaka.
It is fitting for us to show appreciation to the National Peace Council, the Institute of Democratic Governance, IDEC, and all who worked tirelessly to ensure we are here today. As we acknowledge the efforts of others, we must also endeavor to contribute our due. That is why the signing of the 2024 Presidential Peace Pact is profoundly significant. Every general election in Ghana since 1992 has had its own dynamics, and the stakes are always high. But we have never turned our backs on democracy, because that is the path we have chosen for ourselves, and it is the right way to go. Admittedly, democracy goes beyond periodic elections. However, in relatively young democracies like ours, every election presents an opportunity to reaffirm our commitment to the Constitution and the rule of law. So far, each time we head to the polls, we have passed the test. We have shown that it is possible to rise above our differences and unite for the sake of our country. As we head into the December 2024 polls, the 9th presidential election in Ghana, 9 days from today, I am certain of two outcomes. Ghana will win and peace will reign. We have been here before and can prove again that Ghana is a shining example of a resilient democracy. As we approach the home stretch for the elections 2024, my plea to everybody involved in the electioneering process, including candidates, political parties, electoral officers, voters, the media, security, and the general public, is to take responsibility for ensuring peace and harmony seriously, and to demonstrate that we are not reluctant Democrats. My hope, and that of the MPP, is that we will come out of this election stronger as a nation. We are hopeful all sides will take some positive steps to preserve the unity, peace, and stability of this country. We owe our people, particularly the teeming youth, that duty of care. Only in this way would our resolve to create better and enduring opportunities for this future and for the future generations be guaranteed. The eyes of the world are on Ghana. The world is watching, hoping Ghana will rise again to the occasion, stand tall and shine bright as the star of Africa.
Eye Frankatuni edema NPP amanyuku no eye Dr. Mahmoud Baumia ena wotene ne ewo eye National Peace Council jumedia ekoso ewo enkanti sese amanyuku ene mpanyifo dumienu wo mu nyina agya tumi so bia de nsa behye ya asomdwe apam jumedi na ase ama asomdwe atumi aba wansan fufuro mu so ye